Oop.
Everybody say yeah. Put your hands together.
Yo, what's up, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy Jay Tuck, DMV, CFT, and we are covered 3. And we got a lot to talk about tonight as the Dallas Cowboys gear up for their second preseason game versus the Baltimore Ravens. I think they finally leaving Oxnard. Y'all like, damn, they got these boys captive out there. Like, can they go home? Can they go get to their own bed? I think they are finally leaving Oxnard right now and heading back to Dallas and heading back to Frisco to start the second half of training camp. So we got a lot to talk about. So y'all know the drill. Hit the subscribe button, comments, like, share, do all that fun stuff. Y'all not new around here, but yo, DMV got the cowboy hat on, bro. So how you feeling? You know what I'm saying?
You know, the fans always like it, bro. They be like, DMV, what a hat at, bro? What a hat at? Yeah. I ain't like fighting with him today, dog. I just threw it on in the beginning.
So here's what you about to run into, bro. Because I did this not last year, the year we lost to Green Bay, right? Salute to my sister, Deacon Charles. She made me that Cowboys hat with the spray paint. And I wore it to one game just to represent, and we won. So then it was like I had to wear the hat every damn game because people would be flipping out if I had the hat on, man. So you start wearing that hat, and we get hot. Yeah, like, man, DMV, keep the hat on. Where's the hat?
But then I might wear that hat every damn wear. Matter of fact, I'm gonna walk around the DMV with this damn hat on.
The way we was sliding stuff that season, I started to believe it until Green Bay came and flipped my shit off and like and slapped my hat.
They was like hot sauce.
Yeah, they weren't playing that.
And I kicked it off the street, you know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, all right. But Daron, man, how you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Trying to have a new perspective on the season and not let Jerry piss me off every day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in the comments and tapping into the channels, man. Hit the subscribe button on all 3 channels if you can. Hit the like button. We appreciate y'all. I know when we do cover 3, we don't speak to y'all the whole time, but don't think we don't appreciate y'all. I see all of y'all in the chat. Thank y'all for y'all support as usual. But yeah, man, I'm trying to just be positive about what's going on with the team. And I want to be proven wrong. I don't want to like just be like, I know you're gonna be wrong. So that's how I'm trying to approach it. Even though Jerry finds a way to still get under my skin, today's a good day. Tomorrow might be a bad day. I don't know what Jerry might do tomorrow. But today, I'm happy.
Right. Yeah. And I agree with you, bro. Like sometimes it's hard, but I tell people sometimes you have to just kind of avoid it and block it out, right? You know what I'm saying? I've been kind of doing it personally as well because it does take away from the football aspect. There are a lot of positive things when it comes to this team, but it's hard to get to it because every time you start to get excited about something, Jerry's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, like, let me.
Jerry make you want him about Madden. Like, I was like,
yeah, bro, like, yeah, like he'll just ruin the vibe, right? So I feel like there's some positives that we'll definitely talk about today. But listen, Cowboys Nation, I get it. It's frustrating, you know, what Jerry does. Micah's not signed. The list goes on and on. We ain't got no defensive tackles, and who knows going to be playing. Right? But at the end of the day, I tell people like this is something that we all enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why some people just want to make football season so miserable. Like, bro, like it's just enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people right now just mad at Madden. You just mad at Madden, bro. Either you like the game or you don't. You know what I'm saying? If not, put the damn PlayStation up. You know what I'm saying? So
we human though, Chuck. I feel you. It's just I be going into the day happy. Like, all right, man. I hear something, I see something, see a Pickens catch. Like, okay, we do got Pickens. We lit. And then by the afternoon, Jerry talking about, I don't even know why I don't sign Micah. I don't know. Maybe I like him. Maybe I don't. Then I get pissed.
Did you get pissed at Green Bay? That rumored Green Bay trade offer today?
I just ignored it.
You should have seen my thumb. You should see my thumbnail, DMV.
Hey, I definitely my thumbnail talking about it too, bro.
Nah, it's a picture of Micah like this.
Mine is Micah like this.
He's not going nowhere.
And here's the thing I will say, right? We have a great community when it comes to Cowboys fans and Cowboys coverage, right? Everyone, well, not everyone, a lot of people do incredible jobs, but sometimes some of the shit can be overkill, right? And I just felt like I poked in for Twitter just for a little bit, just to post that we're going live, right? And then it's just like Micah traded Green Bay and this and that and Green Bay. And then there's an article wrote Micah go. I'm like, bro, I keep it. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's just overkill. So Cowboys fans, rightfully so, right? You get all the negativity sometimes and all the junk stuff. It's hard to see and appreciate the good stuff because people will feed you junk food more than the actual nutritional aspect of it. You see what I'm saying? You're getting served junk and candy where you might have wanted to see, damn, Sam Williams got an interception. How the hell did Sam Williams?
Can't even see. That's a great point. Can't even celebrate the fact that Sam is fully healed.
Right.
He caught a pick six and took off. I said, oh, Sam back. And I can't be happy because right after the practice, here comes Jerry. I'm like, yo, shut up.
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I laughed at it because I was like, damn, Dak, you got baited by Slam.
But see, that's one of the things, DMV. It's like, I remember one of my subs was like, yo, Tuck, you've been calling out about Sam Williams playing linebacker. And I went to comment, but when the comment, it was just Dak sucks. I'm like, see, nope.
Nah, I just thought it was funny. That's all.
Nah, elaborate on that. That's my point. Like, it was a bad play by Dak. He did get baited. But they said the way that Eberflus been playing Sam, it gives you a reason to be excited. Like, he literally has the athleticism to start off a certain place, like a linebacker, and then fall back in the coverage fast enough that he can catch a player off guard. I'm excited about that. I know the Dak haters are gonna be like, oh, Dak is trash. I kind of think I'm numb to that. So I can just kind of wade through that and look at the Sam Williams part. But
I think that's going to be Micah, honestly, when Micah does come back. I think that they're testing it out with Sam Williams because they have a lot of the same qualities, same athleticism. They look the same, damn it. Like,
but DMV, that ain't fire though.
Yeah, it's definitely fire. Definitely fire.
Right. Yeah.
I know y'all ain't used to the football talk. Don't freak out.
But see,
football tonight.
now, y'all, you know me, you know what I'm saying? Football talk is, you know what I'm saying? That's what gets me excited, right? And I be trying to get to that, but it's just like Jerry, like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's exciting because what we're trying to see is like DMV just said, is this a Sam Williams thing or is this a Micah substitute type of thing, right? But it does show the athleticism that Sam Williams possesses. He can do a lot of different things and he can just cover space, right? And he's hungry out there. Hopefully we'll get to see him play in preseason. I'm not sure if Schotty spoke on Sam in particular.
We're just happy a month ago he was on the cords, bro.
Right.
I was like, is he gonna be ready for the season? So we came a long way.
Right. And so that's not an article. That's what no one's talking about. Hey, Sam Williams' recovery is going great. Like, it's just like,
can I say something? Can I say something real fast?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you think, bro?
Bro, I'm proud of Sam Williams because coming into preseason, he was one of my people that I said had to have a good camp because they brought in so many edges that there's nobody that has an alliance to you. The people that drafted you, the people that saw what they wanted to use your skill set for, they're not in this building. They're in Washington. So you really didn't have anybody that had your back. And he came in here and has put together a really good camp. And it started from day one.
Really good camp, bro.
Out of practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're being too physical, being too amped up. So I'm really excited. Like, I'm more mad that he didn't play in the last preseason game, not because they should have threw him out there, but because I really want to see him. You get what I'm saying? If that makes a lot of sense. Selfishly, I want to see Sam get his reps because we missed it all last year. So
that's a great segue, DMV.
And the thing that I love the most about Sam is, y'all know me, I love people who are a man of the word, right? So people don't remember there was a pool party that Law was hosting, and he sat down with Sam Williams and
forgot about that.
Law asked him about, how is it going to be going from Mike Zimmer to Matt Eberflus? And Sam said, man, I don't care about any of that, bro. I'm coming to dominate. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn who the coach is. Like, I'm coming to eat. And he's actually been out there since the moment we saw Sam, even not in pads. He was out there just hunting, right?
He got that Trayshawn Holden injury.
Yeah, he's just hungry. You know what I'm saying? He's just hungry. So yeah, I think there's a lot of optimism, rightfully so, when it comes to Sam. And the thing about Sam is he's just a pure football player where he can mess around and be 3-tech. If you say, you know what, Sam Williams is now defensive tackle or 1-tech, I would say Sam Williams is our best 1-tech that we have on our roster.
Bro, you
taught me like David Irvin.
Right.
It's like having David Irvin.
But you taught me that, Tuck. I remember, because I didn't study Sam coming out of college. I remember you, and I think you brought this up before too, DMV, that he played up and down the line in college. I ain't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, he played primarily defensive tackle at Ole Miss.
So they're gonna get him on the field. I think y'all should, no matter what they got to do, he gonna be out there playing. He's not gonna just be waiting on the side.
He better not be. I feel like I feel like this is a year where Sam's not out there on the field and he's kind of sitting back, rotation, getting minimal snaps.
I'm disappointed, man.
One, yeah, I'm gonna be disappointed. Two, you need to move on and trade him because you're not gonna re-sign him. And three, you're wasting incredible upside and talent. I don't want to see Sam just here a rotational edge rusher here and now and then, and also on special teams. He's way more talented than that, to be honest.
What gives me some faith though, Tuck?
No.
Aaron Whitecotton. He prides himself on rotation. So he's not gonna just run 4 out there and just sit on it. So he gonna have to show me though. He talk a good game. I see how he was doing with the Jets and Jermaine Johnson and them like that. But show me that you're gonna rotate in Dallas, because it might help players like Osa out that seem to fade later in the season. No disrespect. Osa seems to come out hot, and then later in the season, he kind of worn down. Maybe with a heavier rotation, like a Solomon Thomas, he'll be more fresh later in the year.
Right.
We're going to need it. We're going to need it.
We're going to need everything.
You're gonna need that rotation out there. So Rome, I know you wanted to talk about a clip. Let me see if I can pull it up, because I'm blocked.
Why are you pulling that clip up?
Why you pulling? Got the Matumbo.
I'm gonna ask him if he had a great segue little point. He said, Sam's gonna play this week. At least that's what during this clip. There was, when it was circulating, people was clarifying, reporters, not people, that Tyler Booker will play this week, because I know that they know the fan base hated that he didn't touch the field. They also confirmed that we're gonna get a whole lot more Joe Milton, and what a difference a week makes. Last Thursday, the fan base couldn't wait to see Joe Milton. And
now they want to see no more.
How volatile our fan base is. 1 week later, and y'all done. So let's come back to the middle and realize that boy still got a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? I know he ain't exactly Lamar Jackson. We all done woke up. But he also not, I almost said something mean. I ain't gonna say that. He's also not Cooper Rush. I think he has way more talent than that. We need to stop being.
Hold on. Don't let Cooper Rush go out Saturday and pull a display versus Joe.
That's a good ass point.
Yeah, he got against Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush about to come throw 5 TDs.
Man, and Joe Milton come out there and get outdone by Cooper Rush, man. I might have to, you know what I'm saying? I might have to take some days.
Bro, he is not about to get outdone by no Cooper Rush.
If Cooper Rush get busy,
y'all can clip me up all y'all want. Cooper Rush about to get sacked.
I don't know, man.
Bro. If Cooper Rush go crazy, you going live Saturday night and you gonna lose your mind.
Nah, they gonna run that damn ball. If anybody go crazy, it's gonna be
talking about this my shit. You know what I'm saying? This my you gonna be hurt. Like,
hey, now I'm gonna laugh so hard if Cooper Rush come out there and cook us, bro. I'm the level of laughter, like, it's gonna be live. I'm gonna be with my cell phone, like, just laughing, like,
Cooper Rush gonna look around and see them corners and be like, "This is my house, dog."
Like Stetson Bennett was moving around last week. Cooper Rush can't even run, so
I know
it's even worse.
Bro, going from Lamar Jackson to Cooper Rush is the crazy swing from quarterback.
Bro, Baltimore don't play no games, bro. They gonna run the ball 1,000,000 times and get up out of there, bro.
Yeah, we gonna get our chance to see if we can stop the run. That's a great point.
And they got the running backs, dog. They got some backs over there. Wasn't Keaton one of your guys? Tuck?
Love them. Me and Big Game James, man. Because he was at
out the big game.
ECU with his Julius Woods, right? I loved Keaton Mitchell. That was one of my dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Connection.
Yeah. So that's how a big game was seeing him. So
Got
yeah,
mad again. And he in Indianapolis?
Yeah, I think Julius was in Indianapolis.
Oh no, that was the other dog, Isaiah Land.
Oh yeah, Isaiah Land went to Indy too as well.
Hey, look, I'm tired of Indy. I'm tired of Baltimore. I'm tired of the Chargers.
They just sit back. They just sit back and wait. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let us play around, right? Trayshawn Holder gonna be in the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna be a Charger. You know? Yeah. They just sit back and wait. Let's see here. What does it say? Jesse Holley says a backup quarterback is not on this team. He said homeboy is not ready.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say who said that?
DC Boys fan
DC 5. Boys fan 5. Respectfully, I don't care what Jesse Holly talking about.
Yeah, I'm about to say I bet Jesse some push-ups.
Hey man,
online. I bet him some push-ups that Joe Milton gonna be on this team, bro.
Jesse Holly as the backup plenty times. It's cool.
Maybe y'all got me blocked. maybe y'all got me blocked.
No, he talked to me because he talked to me this morning. So I was shocked when I heard you was blocked.
I mean, I get it, but you can block Tuck, but Tuck ain't lie. I know you probably watch on my Twitter. I ain't lie about shit. You know what I'm saying? So I said the truth. All right, let's get to your clip. You can block me, I can still get the clips. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's get to it.
I have to be honest with you. I've been on this show and I've talked about your openness, right? Your gift to gab, and you have that, and you've wowed a lot of people with the things that you've said. But as men, we always want to make sure the things that we're saying match the actions that we want to put out there. And I think for me, I've said a couple times that, you talked about being a running physical football team and, do these things. And sometimes, you show situations where it's like, hey, 6 passing plays in a row, and there's some things that I'm just like, all right, cool. I hear what you're saying, but sometimes it doesn't always show. Talk me through it. Like, put me in my place or talk me through it of what you're saying. And then how was it implemented on the football field and those pockets where you go, well, he said he was going to be a physical running team, and then he opens up with 6 passes. Or he said going to be a physical football team, and I know today you kind of Marquise got thrown out one of a play, one play by you because you were like, hey, he lowered his boom a little bit on Mingo, right? And so like, how does that all come together from what you say and then it matching up and lining up with the things that you do?
Well, I love the question, number one, and I will say this: the one thing I will always be with you and everybody, the fans, the players, I will always be authentic. I'm always going to tell you what I think and what I believe. Here's what I would say to you. We went into that game last week with a very specific purpose. We wanted to kind of put Joe out there and sling it around a little bit. That was the plan, and see how he handled it. And quite honestly, we started slow. We had limited opportunities. I wouldn't read too much into what you see in the preseason. The preseason is for evaluation. I don't have to go out there on the first preseason game or even this game against Baltimore, Atlanta, and run it 50 times to show that. I think I would go to my history. My history of coordinator in Seattle, led the league in rushing in 2018. Coordinator in 2008 in New York Jets, led the league in rushing. So again, I love the question. The question's a fair question, but I wouldn't read too much into what you see in preseason football in general, but even more this year. Why? Well, we're trying to evaluate certain guys, and Joe Milton's a guy that needs to play a lot of football. He's going to play a lot of football this week and then the next week, and we're certainly being smart with what we show. And why would we do that? We would do that because this is the one chance that we'll ever have here in Dallas where we don't show people in the preseason what we're doing, because next year they're going to have a really good idea. They're going to have hopefully 20-plus games to look at and evaluate. This year they don't have that. Hey, are we going to be Seattle? I don't know. Are we going to be Arizona? I don't know. Well, what about are we going to be Dallas? And I kind of like that.
All right, Mr. Stats 560. You wow, bro. I ain't gonna poke on this.
What I missed? Spicy in the chat. What I missed? Oh wow! No, I just seen it.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it when it first popped up. I was like, damn.
Yeah. Spicy in the chat. Y'all do y'all thing. That's y'all world.
Yeah. Hey, they ain't got nothing to do with me, man. Don't be mad at me. You know what I'm saying?
I know what it was. He got you got blocked because it was me who was talking about him praying about 5 times on camera. It was my fault. He blocked the wrong cover 3 member.
I'll try to be diplomatic, even though, like I said, his opinion is his opinion. Our opinions are our opinions.
Right.
I appreciate him asking the question that no one has gotten in front of Schotty about. So I do appreciate that
Right.
because we
Love
can't
it.
get the answer and we can't talk about the answer if he don't ask the question. So salute to Jesse Holly for asking the question, because I needed to hear that answer from Schotty because all week since last game, even right after the game, we was like, yo, what was that? What was that? You know what I'm saying? And I'll be honest with myself. I was mad too. Like, yo, man, nothing. Like you just running. Like it's like you was freestyling. Pass, 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 pass. Like it didn't seem like he had no plan. But to hear him explain himself, although I still disagree with was it at least 7 passes straight?
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Go ahead, DMV.
I think it was 6.
Yeah, 6 is
I
6.
like that he said he had a plan. Now I'll say this before we continue with the conversation. Whether his plan works or not has nothing to do with me liking his explanation. People always look for confirmation bias to be like,
that's fair, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, yeah, man, I hate Schotty because it didn't work. Well, yeah, now you got the results. But if it do work, a lot of people's commentary that they had before when they was hating on it just going to the ether, not us because our joint is recorded.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll stand out there on a limb myself right now and say I like Schotty's response. I like the little spicy threw back at him, letting him know what he led the league in rushing. I like that. I like that little bravado because that's how you got to play the corporate game. He don't got to get loud like I do off the whiskey and yell at the camera. But he just let him know, yo, man, I know how to run the ball. I'm trying to evaluate my backup quarterback to see if I need to, if I can start him or if I need to just throw Will Greer out there because I trust him. I wasn't thinking about that last week. Now after seeing Joe Milton and realize I heard something that was really a mind-changing stat last week, I ain't know he ain't played that much football.
He's been on a lot of football teams, right? So he was 3 years in Michigan, 3 years in Tennessee, only started 1 year in Tennessee, right? So yeah, I mean he's been around football, but he has
not live bullets.
Played, a lot of live except 1 year.
So I'm gonna give him grace. When you hear that, you like, oh, he's super supremely raw talented. Obviously, you know he could throw the joint like back leg 80 yards. Like it's crazy. So let that man play a little
not
bit.
To cut you off, Ron, but here's my thing.
Make your point.
Why would you trade for that when you could have just drafted that?
Elaborate. That's
my frustration when it comes
and
to
got
Joe
younger
Milton.
too. Adding younger when you draft
younger, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you should know he hasn't played a lot of football.
I didn't know.
I'm talking about the Cowboys. Yeah, the Cowboys should know that. Hey, this kid hasn't played a lot of football. You just traded a 4th round pick for a quarterback that hasn't played a lot of football, right? Maybe
same mistake. You're right.
You save your damn pick and make it a quarterback.
Right,
We got Trey Lance part 2.
Right, yeah. You honestly did because I think someone did because him and Trey Lance are the same age. And I think by like total throws or something like that, I think Joe Milton has like 80 or like 100 more throws than Trey Lance in his career.
That's what I heard. That's the stat. And I was shocked. I was like, for real?
Yeah. So you could have just got a quarterback in the 6th round or 7th round. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
If we wanted a veteran, we could have just got Jameis Winston and moved on with our life. Like,
right. Or yeah, you could have brought in you could have got Jameis Winston, like, yeah. And so I mean, hell, the Browns are gonna probably have
you could have got Justin Fields, to be honest with you.
Justin Fields, Kenny Pickett, you know what I'm saying? Like you could have got a guy for much lower and kept the value. So
could have got Joe Flacco. You know what I'm saying?
It's just so this is why hey y'all in the chat on all our channels. This is why sometimes talking off the cuff is fun, but context is important. You know what I'm saying? This is how you can go from last week me just being like, yo, Joe Milton is trash. Because I was mad because you don't like what you're seeing. But when you get context, you gotta elaborate on the conversation. Him only throwing the ball like 80 more times than Trey Lance, you have to acknowledge that. You can't act like that's not a big deal.
Right.
But to Tuck's point, it is negligence to make the Trey Lance trade, get burned on it, basically, and then to run it back and do it again. Like,
right.
Who's our scouting department? Like, what's going on?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and that premium of a pick where you're seeing quality guys like Justin Fields go for a lot less. So I don't know. But yeah, go back to your point.
I'm gonna ask this question. Why is the most important thing that we have to evaluate our backup quarterback, bro? Why is that the most important thing? Like, why can't we why can't we walk and chew gum? Why can't we evaluate the running backs? Why can't we evaluate the backup quarterback? Why is this your plan? Because it's not your plan. I'm gonna tell you why. It's not your plan. I went back and looked, right? Chat GPT didn't do me they didn't do me a solid, so I had to go look myself. Russell Wilson played in 3 preseason games in 2018. He played in 2 in 2019. 2018 was a year that he said that they led in rushing, right? I mean, my thing is, if you getting Joe Milton starting most of this game, which that was something probably we're going to talk about. Joe Milton's going to play most of this game, and we might not even see Will Greer. That means we're not going to see Dak next week either.
Oh, he said it, bro. He said Will Greer's not playing. He said
Greer's not playing.
Yeah. So
outside of Joe remember he got nicked up last week.
He got nicked up twice last week. That's kind of my point.
Again, Will be ready to play, but they said today they don't plan on him playing. Joe start to finish.
Yeah,
I know he's about to say something.
Will Greer. So here is my problem.
I like the way Greer look too. I like the way he looked.
Right?
Me too.
If Joe Milton is the type of quarterback that you have to spend all of preseason to evaluate, he was not worth the 4th round pick you traded for. You see what I'm saying? So that's my problem, because it's not like, oh, Joe Milton played versus the Ravens backup in a preseason game. Now he's war ready in case Dak goes down. Bro, either you're ready or you're not.
That's what I thought. I thought he was going to be ready, Tuck.
Well, he might have got he might look. It wasn't just him that wasn't ready. Schotty wasn't ready either. Peyton Adams wasn't ready either.
Exactly. And it's like, even though Jesse Holly has me blocked, I 1000% agree with Jesse Holly. It was lip service, bro, because you don't have to worry about scheme. Toss the scheme, the play calling out the book, right? Because Jesse Holly also said in another quote, right? You talk about physicality, but I see Marquise Bell getting kicked out of practice for letting the stuff hit. You know what I'm saying?
Stan Williams been kicked out. We didn't kick more guys out of practice than we didn't kick guys out of practice for messing up and being soft.
Right. So that's the problem. And also, yes, you did have the run game in Seattle. Yes, you did have the run game as a coordinator in the New York Jets. But those were different mentalities. That was Pete Carroll's DNA in that organization.
And
that
Rex Ryan. Two
Rex
physical
Ryan
coaches.
Eric Mangini's DNA in that organization, bro. This is not where you're at right now. You know what I'm saying? It's different. So that's where my concern is, bro. That wasn't you doing that. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say it, Tuck. I know
because
where you're going.
Remember, you got let go in Seattle from a difference in
philosophy. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So obviously, what was working, Pete Carroll wasn't on board with that, Schotty. So I get it. It sounds good, but I have to slightly agree with Jesse. From everything that we've been hearing this offseason, we have seen nothing that matches it. And not just the preseason game, we didn't even see it in the scrimmage versus the Rams.
You don't even see it with our defense. Our defense don't even look it. So offense, okay, cool, but our defense not even showing it.
Let me play devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? I don't disagree with y'all premise, because I know what y'all want. Y'all want to see the physicality, and you're not matching your words. You want to see the running game because it's not matching your words. I agree with y'all on that. But I disagree on the fact that he don't have a plan. I don't think he can implement his full plan, because y'all know that picture I sent to y'all in the group chat earlier. It's a nice little picture of a caricature of Jerry Jones with a puppet of Schotty on his hand. I wish we could have put it up in the stream so y'all can see it. And I don't know who drew it. Maybe Tuck can get it and send it to it and add it to the stream. People might take it as disrespect. I like Brian Schottenheimer. I actually liked his response, because I do think he got a plan. I do think he's implementing a different offensive scheme that's built off of the foundational pieces that Dak Prescott's good at. I do. I do think that that's true. I do think he's going to run the ball. I also think that puppet thing is true. Like Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, or whoever else name you want to put in there, have their hands and their thought processes all through this organization. I don't think that Brian Schottenheimer sat there and said, I don't want to play Tyler Smith. I think they got told not to play Tyler Smith. I think that he got told, I need you to feature Joe Milton. I had this plan. I understand what you got.
Right.
Congratulations, you got a plan. This is what you gonna do though. You gonna feature Joe Milton. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I heard Jerry Jones last year on the radio try to fire some people that didn't even work for him. Like, Jerry Jones is way different off camera, y'all. I'm telling you.
Right.
Y'all think he all goofy. Jerry probably straight told Schotty, listen, I'll embarrass you. You gonna feature Joe Milton. And Schotty was like, all right, man.
Well, I'll find somebody who will.
I'll find somebody. I'll coach this team. So, and it sounds easy. Well, just quit. Y'all, it ain't that simple.
Right.
When you sit across from somebody that can blackball you from the sport period because of his power. So I ain't trying to give him a full pass, but I 100% believe, like y'all would all have to believe that Jerry has something to do with the wild swings in Schotty saying this, or Mike McCarthy was saying this. I'm sure if I dug deep enough, I could find Jason Garrett quotes that didn't line up with what happened.
Right.
Something else is going on, and the only constant, y'all know the rest.
Right. It's Jerry Jones.
And I ain't trying to give him a pass. I'm just saying something ain't right. I don't think it's Schotty's like, I'm gonna just come up here and lie to y'all. It got to be somewhere in the middle. I think that there are, and I don't know if it's like Jerry's not laying out a game plan. He just probably told him, yo, I need to see Joe Milton a lot. What about the run game? All passes. like, you know what I'm saying? Because he saw
anybody back there. We all right.
I think this is where the silver lining is, right? Because Schotty literally said he's not showing anything in preseason. He said he wants to shock everyone with how they play preseason just for evaluation.
I agree with that, though.
I get that, bro. But it's football.
With it. PTSD, bro. I didn't heard Kellen.
It's not no magical wizardry scheme that Brian Schottenheimer is going to bring out that the world has never seen before. Zone, outside zone, inside zone's the same thing, right?
I'm still waiting on that Kellen Moore secret playbook.
That's bro, like I get it, dog, but it's like you don't have this new magical playbook that the world has never seen before that everyone's going to be alarmed. Like I can see utilization of players, like maybe Turpin at Wildcat. We're going to kind of hold that off, but we not about to hit Philly with we ain't never seen that before. Like, bro, people have seen motions, they've seen traps, they've seen inside zones, they've seen outside zones. I don't know, but we have to sit back and wait and see. We have to sit back and wait.
I want to look. I'm gonna be not cautiously. I'm gonna be I lose delusional because I know that's what they love to throw on us. I'm gonna be optimistic because I rock with Schotty. I do, and look, I'll wear it if it's just like Rome. I told you not to put your feet in that water. You was too hyped. I'm gonna just roll with it because right now I'm gonna choose to hope that. Because I have no hope in my front office. I'm hoping that Schotty's just running this. I'll do what you want right now, and he can roll something differently out there. Because it's extremely vanilla. What we've been running it ain't nothing close to what they've been talking about. So he would have to know the type of fan base he has. Schotty know about how we get down. If he ain't do nothing he was talking about, you think what Jesse Holly did was wrong. He won't make it through 4 games. We gonna murder him.
Right.
Hey, I tell you what the plan is, guys. It's about to be Dak Texas Ranger out there.
Right. and that's what for the world. That's still the hard conversation that people don't. This is not Brian Schottenheimer's offense, bro. It will never be ever. As long as we have 4 out there, it's Dak Prescott's offense, bro.
Oh, I agree with that.
You got this job because you can keep the language similar for Dak Prescott. So if we are down by 7 or 10 to Philly, I don't care if you called in to hand the ball off to Javonte Williams. We are going to hear, because didn't we say we're getting rid of the here we goes and we found out it was back?
I hate that here we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know I love Dak.
No. Why you hate it now, bro? We was when we went to Dallas. We was all
cool with
here we go. Here we go.
You know why? Because they showed that stat of how much he been sacked since he started saying it. It was wild. It was like, Dak is sacked like it was an ESPN stat. It was like since he started saying "here we go," he didn't got sacked 40% more
because we was throwing the ball 80 million times. We had a run game.
They could time it. It ain't hard to time the snap. Here we go. Here it comes. Like you could time the snap.
You gonna hear we go out of all of that, bro. And so I don't know. So yeah, I get it. The using the players, right? Okay, maybe you're gonna put Turpin in the slot a little bit more. Jet, like I get all that, bro, but it's not like
you're gonna be able to notice though. See, the difference between me and you and DMV. y'all two will be able to notice if it look different. So
Right.
if it does look different, will you at least say, I see what he was talking about?
Right. I mean,
Yeah,
I already do.
I want to.
No,
I want that.
I already do see the differences, but I'm saying it's nothing new that the NFL
Oh, you're
has
saying
seen,
basically in essence.
yeah, they've seen compressed sets and tighter splits and motions and like they've seen all that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like
I'm just happy we not running upfield and
oh
turning.
man,
I'm
we've been asking for, right? We've been asking for, hey, get our players the ball while they're moving, right? Some more like mesh concepts, which is crosses, right? That's just because we were going from something outdated. Mesh concepts is something that's in every offense. You see what I'm saying?
Everybody.
We're just asking for it for more.
Well, we can't cover it because we don't see it.
Right. So we just
every
for
crossing
more
pattern.
of it.
Yo, think about it, Tuck. Every crossing pattern in the game be killing us. Our corners don't even be close because we ain't used to trying to cover it in practice.
Right.
You know
So
I'm with you. Like
let's sit back and wait and see.
I'm with y'all. I agree with y'all though. What he said was not what he did or what we did was not implementive of what he been talking about. You know what I'm saying? Not culture wise, not the kicking Marquise Bell out of practice. I did like him cursing at him, but the shutting down the fights is kind of confusing because it's like you're gonna let him be physical or not. And I don't know if it's like I do want to let him be physical, but then it's the same people that don't want to let hip hop get played. We coming out the Thunderstruck. Is it a corporate thing where it's like, yo, I'm not gonna allow you to let our team get gritty because my corporate sponsors don't like that.
Right.
When I'm giving a tour and I got little Johnny's dad and Johnny out there that owns some type of oil thing, I don't need y'all out here fighting. Y'all got to act like good little boys and get in line. Does that sound? Am I off base?
No, that's the problem, right? Let's say Brian Schottenheimer comes in and says, you know what? I don't want them touring while I'm practicing. He doesn't win that battle.
Tour gate.
You know what I'm saying? He doesn't win that battle. So that's the problem. I think if I took Brian Schottenheimer and put him in New Orleans, he's a completely different coach because he has that freedom. Pete Carroll had that freedom. Rex Ryan had that freedom. Eric Mangini had that freedom to be who they truly are and build the culture in their image. I just don't think that's
anybody
ever going to happen in Dallas, y'all.
Nobody can do it.
If the Dallas Cowboys want to win a game or walk out in the stadium with a boom box or, I don't know, have Big X the Plug walk out there and lead them.
I would cry if we did.
But it's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's the sad part when it comes to it, bro.
Bro, if they brought Big X the Plug out, like, it ain't that he the best artist in the world. You know, I like Big X the Plug a lot. It would just show something different, like, so we not.
Here's what I'll tell everybody to do, right? If you haven't played it, go play Madden right now. And when you play Madden, they have every team's introductions on the game. Ours is the most driest, bland intro.
It's even dry in the game.
It's on the game,
just
bro.
the way Jerry like it. Just the way he like it. He likes bland.
Bro. I was playing a dude the other night. He came out with Philly. When they came out, the little Uzi and the lights was glowing. I was like,
I'd have been mad.
This is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I need an update. I should be able to change my joint. I need an update.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Like, let me customize my intro. We come out the Thunderstruck on the game?
No, they don't come out the Thunderstruck. They just run the tunnel with Rowdy.
That is right, man.
It's Robert. I'm telling you, bro. The Chiefs on the video game is hard.
I saw the lights out for all the
Vikings. Eagles is crazy with the green lights and little Uzi Vert coming out the tunnel, and we just run out.
Add Gilly on there with that big ass hat doing the little.
They probably is gonna add him. And we just got Rowdy,
bro. Just Rowdy, right? You know what I'm saying? Rowdy come out with the flag.
The American. Never mind. I'm about to take it somewhere. All right.
Yeah. Hey, wait. Before we get to the, I brought up Gilly's name, bro. Like, people are not gonna believe this story.
Oh yeah, they ain't gonna.
Yeah. So look, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all, right? We know Gilly be popping them gums, he be talking all this, he be dancing and doing all this stuff, right? But the last time we was in Dallas, me, Rome, and Elton, Tuck, I don't know where Tuck was. Tuck probably had some cowboy reading. No, you was Mark Cuban. You ran into Mark Cuban out there.
No.
That was the Eagles game we won.
That was for.
I know. That's what I'm talking about. The Eagles game.
We had just smoked
that was after we had the tailgate.
Yeah, we smoked the hell out of the Eagles, right?
It was a good day.
And at Texas
we was
Live,
talking wild trash Eagles fans.
yeah, Dez and Gilly was up on stage,
Right.
and Gilly was talking trash, right? Like I'll bet you 20 racks and blah blah blah. Dez was like 40. They ended up at 45, right?
45.
We smoked the Eagles so bad. It was a cold ass walk back to the car anyway. So me, Rome, and Elton is walking. We see Gilly out that joint, sad as a puppy dog, bro.
And he had to be out there for a minute because remember, we walked from the game back to Texas Live, and they was in there playing the Temptations or something. I don't know what was going on after the game. You don't remember? I was mad. Like, yo, what?
Oh, yeah, I remember because my phone. I remember what happened that night. My phone died. Remember, my phone died, so I couldn't find y'all.
It was okay. First of all, it took us like 4 hours to get home because you wasn't driving nowhere. Cowboys fans was all in the street. So we walking back to the car, which was like 30,000 blocks away. We walking, and DMV was like, yo, is that Gilly? I looked over. I was like, I think he was just on the side of AT&T Stadium. This is how y'all know he was mad. I don't know. I don't know if Gilly moved around with security because he's from Philly. He might not care. But he was outside by himself on the side of the stadium, just smoking a
He was smoking was it a black or was it a cigarette?
It looked like it was a black, but he just looked so angry. He spoke though. He's like, "Yo, that Gilly?" He was like, "What up?" But he was just so mad. I was like, "Yeah, that's that 45 bands leaving your pocket." You right? So
but hey, look, that was before he started wearing that big ass hat and started really talking.
Thought about
hey, you run into him again like that? Let's do this.
I'm gonna mute it right.
Gilly would have swung on us, bro. We'd have went over there for a picture.
Hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, I hate that color, but the intro look fire, yo.
See, they playing Little Uzi right now on the game. You know what I'm saying?
I know if y'all don't care about Madden, it is what it is, but what we're talking about is the fact that
it's culture.
We don't got no swag.
Right.
It's like we're not allowed. Like I need them to let George Pickens run out with the
ski mask on or something. Yeah. They took away
Rowdy's guns and make him think it's his idea.
You know what I'm saying? They took away Rowdy's guns, man. Rowdy used to have guns on him. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, put the shiesty on Rowdy.
I really do hate that. That green color make me sick.
Dude, I'm telling you, as that little Uzi play, like, bro, that shit got me mad. I was ready to play a real game, bro. I was like, I'm about to beat this dude's ass, dog. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting there bashing the button, trying to skip it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna hold you, man. Look fire.
I'm like, nah, he gotta go. You know? I was like, nah, bro, he gotta lose this battle, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't know if anybody watching, but I need an update where I can add my own music and turn the lights out, and you be good with me. Let me turn the lights out with little blue lights out.
Hold on, let me see.
My team out. You'll play Big X the plug.
Yo, straight up. You know what I mean? Damn, that's whack.
Let me see. I'll find it.
I'll play Wiz Khalifa. He don't even like the Cowboys. I'll play with them boys coming out. That's our song. I would have bought that joint if I was Jerry. I'd have been like, I need the rights to that.
And instead he goes and gets what's the rapper? I can't think of his name. That put the chain on him. I can't think of his name. White dude.
Post Malone.
Post Malone. Yeah.
I'm gonna find the Cowboys intro.
I got a weird. I like some of Post stuff. I don't hate Post.
I don't either.
Yeah. I'm what you would call. I'm a casual country fan. I don't dislike country music. I just probably couldn't name you 10 country songs. When I hear them, I'm like, oh, that's all right. So I don't know.
Man, let Yellow Beezy come out, man.
He got some things going on with his life.
He got some things going on.
He can't come out DMV.
Let me see. All right.
That's exactly what Jerry's sponsors don't want.
Right. All right. So here's ours. Live from AT&T Stadium.
There ain't a lot of people outside. Oh,
Rowdy. Yeah.
Our fans look lame.
Hey, that's false because the fans wouldn't be standing up.
That's it.
They'd be like, "Can you sit down, please?"
That was
it. That's it. That's it. Micah. That's all we get. That's all we got, bro. That's it.
Hey, y'all, I need thumbs down in the chat for that weak intro. thumbs down in everybody's.
Bro, that hurts, dog. It hurts, bro. Like it's crazy. Like that's it, bro. That's our intro.
But look, to bring it back to real life, I know people like that's just a video game. No, the point is they come out to Thunderstruck. If you don't know what Thunderstruck is, go and get your Googles on. Right. And it's like I'm not trying to hate on people's music. Some people might love that song. Congratulations. But the majority of our team, and I ain't even making this a racial thing, the majority of our team are young gentlemen in their 20s.
Right.
And a lot of them like hip hop. If you think I'm making it up, just go find some videos of them in the locker room and stuff like that. They like, y'all know what they like. So why wouldn't you cater to your players and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can bump some of this coming out. Get your energy going.
Right.
Thunderstruck isn't a bad song, by the way. It's a good warm-up song. Like if you got a playlist or something like that. I'm just not bringing that as my intro to bring my guys out.
But the thing is, it's the Cowboys need to allow these players to really be themselves. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the problem, right? It's like even if like the Steelers, right? The Steelers can go into the locker room, they can bump their music, they can go on their Instagram after a win and celebrate. Like it's just and I feel like Schotty would let these players do. I feel like if once he gets signed, if Micah says, yo, Schotty, yo, we want to come out like this, right? This is what we're going to do for opening game. We want to come out like this. They'll be able to do it maybe on that first game, but that second home game, Jerry's going to, no, it's not what we do. Like that's not what we do here. That's not how we go about things. He's so stuck in how things just have traditionally been done. And it's just like by focusing on old tradition, we don't have no tradition. Like we don't. Like if you like when DMV was just talking a second ago, the here we go was the only thing us Cowboys fans really had to kind of keep us united. We had the X, here we go. We had Zeke, right? And that's pretty much
I'll take it back.
Them Cowboys.
It did you all right. Now you got me. You just swung the pendulum for me, Tuck, in DMV. I do like that it united the fan base. I do like that we all will say. So you know what?
Yeah.
Right.
When we winning, I do like that. I like whatever's going to bring us together. I hate when we all divided.
Because I tell you, bro, when we beat Tampa Bay out there in Tampa in that playoff game, we was jumping on tape. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was just something that we have. We don't have a fight song anymore. People, I guarantee you 98% of the chat does not know the Dallas Cowboys fight song, right? They don't know the fight song. We don't have no cheer. We don't have
feel bad because I don't know
this identity. Yeah, we don't got nothing, bro. We had here we go. You're right.
I don't know that shit.
It's here we go. If you take the here we go from us, it's gonna be.
If they
bro, dog says,
funny,
they nerf CD, bro. They probably did nerf CD.
If they let the players be organic, we could come up with all kinds of stuff. Dez Bryant's thing wasn't planned.
Right.
It was organic. I don't know what. Maybe it's because he was signed with the Rock. I don't know, but he threw the joint up, and it's forever. It's etched in history.
Mm-hmm.
Let them get there. I don't know what George Pickens gonna do. They didn't took my boys.
Oh yeah, that's what Lou talking about. Yeah, they didn't took. I mean, yeah,
can't even do
that.
This.
Was the league.
That took them damn near. City been in the league since what 2020. Right, to find out, it's gang related, bro. It's so old now. Like you already put it on Madden last year, so why'd you take it off? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like
that's a no fun league thing. That's a no fun league type situation.
Right.
Let me ask y'all a question though. Since we've been here, how long we been here, Tuck? 48 minutes. Before we wrap.
48 minutes. We appreciate y'all, man. Subscribe to the channel, get those likes up. But yeah, a lot of people don't even know our fight song.
I'm gonna ask y'all this.
Besides Hank Hill.
Because we about to go 0 dark 20. Because the game in about 20 days. Not 0 dark 30. Like it's genuinely time for us to start preparing for Philly.
Right.
I heard a quote from Schotty. I'm trying to dig and find it. Somebody said that one of the reporters asked him during training camp. I forgot when. It was recently. Not Schotty, Eberflus. He said, so now the training camp's coming to an end in Oxnard. When is it time to start preparing for Philly? Mm-hmm. He said, I've been trying to prepare for Philly since I got hired.
Right.
So I love the answer, but reality, we don't have our one text, y'all.
Right.
I've been listening to Brian Broaddus and Vach. Brian keeps talking about this whole the way we're going to attempt to stop the run, and I would love y'all opinion on this because y'all probably going to hate it, is a whole lot of we're going to do this whole slant front thing and try to just cause disruption because we don't have the weight. Do y'all think that can work?
Versus
I don't
Philly
think it's
week one?
sustainable. I don't think it's sustainable. Eventually, they'll catch on to what we're doing, and it's a copycat league. Yeah.
Now Philly, I think
the thing
it's hard.
that is
Their line
sustainable
just
is when you have a big guy, we have a big one technique that you know that you're gonna have to double team him or whatnot, and you still might not be able to move him. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you got a plan for, and you still can't do anything about it.
Have y'all heard of that before though? That whole slant front.
You can see it. I saw it. Yeah, you can see it. And our edges didn't do that well to me when I was watching some of the all 22. Like there was times where it was for them to make the play and they weren't. You know,
I didn't talk about the Rams game. We ain't play a lot of starters, so it is what it is. I know Mozzie ain't Mozzie, but I'm just talking about in general. We all our starters is out there. Our best players is on the field. Is that like you said? I don't think it's sustainable for an entire season either. You can't just plan on we're gonna shoot gaps because teams will be ready for that. They're gonna just counter you. If we gonna just shoot gaps, they said they're gonna shoot gaps.
The blitz,
like slant. The linebackers are gonna fill, and then our last mode of defense is our safeties. That's a dangerous game you play.
And so
we're gonna have to run
just like
which I think
J&Y Blue said, you better have the linebackers at the gap. It can work, right? It can 1000% work.
With
but
Saquon,
you better have the players. You have to have the players with the DNA in them to do that, right? And this was one of my concerns where I was talking about when you rest in all these preseason players, right? Because you want to be cute and cuddly, right?
Talk about that.
Micah Parsons, Deron Bland, Jack Sanborn, Kenneth Murray, Sam Williams, Marshawn Nealon. The list goes on and on, right? If you don't give them preseason reps, the first time they will be tackling for real will be versus Saquon Barkley in the Eagles. And so that you're relying on a brand new scheme that's going to be having you get the DNA downhill. Everybody's going to, because when you're squeezing down off the edges and it's a toss to Saquon Barkley, Kyer Elam, you up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't be ankle
Bland, you up.
He gonna spin, bro. He gonna spin on them, shake them, dog.
Right. So it's like, all right. So it's like, in order for this to really work, you have to get your players in a different mentality that hasn't existed defensively.
The one that Marquise Bell was just playing with.
And he got kicked out of practice for. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like you really got to come down and ready to hit some stuff. Now, I think Donovan Wilson possesses that. You know what I'm saying? I haven't gotten to see Kenneth Murray or Jack Sanborn yet.
Kick down off this team. I'm sorry, y'all.
But it's like, yeah. So you're going to have players that are really locked in because you're basing off of agility, speed, but heart and desire. You know what I'm saying? When
Maris
you're shooting
plays
gaps
like that, but everybody keeps saying Maris sometimes he overruns plays. He a little bit too live wire-ish.
Right.
Sanborn, I know that he's the coach's favorite. He apparently has good processing and knows where to, but I don't know if he got the athleticism.
I'll believe it when I see it. Oh, guess what? We haven't.
Right.
Yeah, because I
can't gauge nothing off of our slow ass patty cake, comfortable ass practices in Oxnard. They can apparently, but everybody y'all done thrown out there. We saw us against live action. Nobody looked good for real, except for
that's why you know what DMV you said it earlier in this stream. Though. This the team we want to test. Now, first of all, y'all got to play the players so we can see them. But if you want to prepare for Philly, I will tell you this. There ain't a better team in the league that's going to run the rock. We're going to get our chance to just see what it look like. Run it. Because they're not about to let Cooper Rush open it up.
Right. So here's what, because this is where I kind of counter what Schotty was saying, right? Defensively, what brand new scheme can Eberflus come up with that never been seen before? I just want to see play. I don't care about the scheme, right? Some people might care about the scheme, the play call, and this and that in preseason. I'm caring about the players and the effort and the
energy.
The energy. Like that. That's what I've been hearing all offseason. That's what I was frustrated about.
And we came out flat.
Yeah, I can care if they was running 1,000 hitches, right? Okay, cool. It's preseason. But you can tell it's so-and-so firing off the line of scrimmage harder, right? It's someone shooting their gaps and coming down tackling. It's someone driving their feet on blocks. Like those are the traits I'm looking for. So that's what I have. Well, I won't be able to see it Saturday, but those are what I'm looking for the next preseason game versus a physical Baltimore Ravens team. When you think about physical teams, right? You think about the Ravens, you think about San Francisco, you think about Philly, you think about Pittsburgh. But what's similar? It's their DNA. Like it's just
Yeah,
their,
you know what?
their
You're
DNA.
right. They're not posing as a physical team.
It's who they are.
They are Philly. Say it again. Philly's physical.
Physical.
You just heard my man went there and said, "Yo, I love it here. I traded my Maybach and got a Dodge truck. It's different." You know what I'm saying? It is their culture. They're not trying to rebuild a culture. It's set already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's the thing is like, okay, you have teams that already have that DNA. I think Schotty is trying to get to that, but that takes building. You can't just do that in 1 year. You can't turn a bunch of prima donnas, high flyers, afraid of tackles, and being tackling savages just because you change the musical playlist, right? So it's going to take some time to build what Schotty wants. And what I hope is Jerry and Stephen Jones actually lets him build that. Because a play like San Francisco plays, a play like Philly plays, a play like Baltimore and the Steelers, right? You got to have some loose cannons out there, right? You got to let Sam Williams maybe throw a punch here and there, right? And kind of reel him back in. Y'all remember when San Francisco was bullying the Eagles and what was it, dude? Greenlaw put the gun in Big Dom's face. You know what I'm saying? Like you need some of those. You
gotta let George Pickens be George Pickens.
Right. You need, if you're gonna, you gotta let I don't want having Pickens being a little soft,
let your dogs be dogs,
trying to fit in and blend in. We need Pickens to be a dog.
But you know what though? Let me say something to y'all. You can, before somebody say, but we don't get mad penalties. You can do both because we see teams do it. You can play physical. You can be a dog. Yes, sometimes you will get a penalty. Don't put the gun up. You're gonna get a penalty. I will say that. But as far as just being a dog, I see too many teams out there being dogs. It's possible.
Right.
I'm not going to get a Cowboys a pass and just say it's impossible. It's very possible. But it's all mindset like Tuck. And you called out Jerry Jones and them. I'm going to call out the fan base. If it's going to take more than 1 year to change the culture, we got to be patient and stop goddamn complaining.
Excellent point.
Right.
Like, it ain't going to look perfect.
Right.
And look, our fan base is so damn volatile, including myself. We can't even do last week. If Schotty has a plan and he's trying to implement it, you got to give him more than a week. And I got to chill out because I was tripping last week too. So to y'all point, I'll give him, but do something though. Don't just have me being patient and you ain't doing no different shit.
Right. And see what happens is teams often mirror their head coach. You know what I'm saying? And it's always like this in even in Little League, Dan, because you coach Little League. You ever see like some asshole coach across the line? You can pretty much tell his little players are going to be some assholes too. You know what I'm saying? Like you can just.
I think I was that asshole. I was that asshole.
Oh, that's you, Dan. That was me. Dan be that coach over there. You know what I'm saying? Dancing and cussing, like you know what I'm saying. It always tends to happen. So I would love for this team to be able to mirror what Brian Schottenheimer wants to become. But we just got to get them out the kitchen.
He only got one chance too, Tuck. Like I said 2-3 weeks ago.
He got 2 weeks. Schotty has 2 weeks, y'all. When
he cursed out the players, whether the players took him seriously or not, it was you only get one chance to establish some type of like, this is my team. Right? And if they talk about you behind your back, so be it. But you got the room's attention. Right. I was proud of him for that because you can't run it back. You can't be like I heard Mike McDaniels was doing in Miami. They talking about all of a sudden he trying to get physical. It's like, yo, man, you 4 years in, it's over, dog.
Right. Yeah,
he might be the funniest coach in the league, bro. Like, just go to Starbucks already.
Example, Rome. That's a perfect example, Rome. The Dolphins can't get tough on us now.
They're trying, though.
You're not going to believe that, right? But see how the Chargers made a slight change going for Harbaugh? Because that's just who Harbaugh is. You know what I'm saying? You just knew when they got it, they get Amari in Hampton, right?
They made a lot of changes last year, though. Harbaugh's first year.
Right. And so even with Dan Campbell, right? Dan Campbell just changed the culture of the Detroit Lions because it matches who he is. Let this team match who Schotty is, not
Jerry got to let him know
he wants it to be.
So Washington was allowed to mirror Dan. Dan Quinn brought a whole new level of swag there.
Right.
And their ownership stepped back. Magic Johnson and them stepped back. I don't know the other dudes, and just you go ahead and cook, Dan Quinn.
Right.
And I hated to watch it because it was organic. I was like, oh, this swag, they got juice now.
Right.
So if Schotty, he got one chance. You can't keep emasculating your coaches. You can't keep cutting off their genitalia because he want to let his players get physical or he wants his first round pick to play. You have to let him do stuff because eventually the players are going to be like, man, Schotty don't got no control.
Right. And the first sign of weakness is all over. The first time that Schotty is saying that Javonte Williams is his RB1 and Jerry comes down and says, no, Jadon Blue's going to be our starter. And Jadon Blue turns around and be the starter. It's all going to be
that's
wrong.
going to happen.
Especially when
that's going to happen.
We all seeing that Jadon Blue, see, this is when people get mad at me in the chat because I always do.
Right.
But listen, Jadon Blue got to show me he can get through training camp. I think the young man got talent, but he got a bruised heel. Bro, you ain't made it through training camp. You think I got the confidence to put my entire season on your back?
Right.
I said something the other day. I was talking to Brandon and Chris on Frankly Football. Shout out to them. Bro, I'm about to throw a monkey wrench in y'all plans. We got $31 million in the bank right now, I think, roughly. And we're gonna have more when we sign Micah. Bro, imagine if we was walking out there with Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Jake Ferguson, and Tony Pollard was our running back.
Bro, we would be
I feel a hell of a lot better.
Bro, I was so sick when I was like,
I feel a hell of a lot better.
Paid him. You could have just paid him.
Bro, I feel like my YouTube's been trolling me because they keep playing these Tony Pollard collar commercials up here. I'm like, bro, like if we had Tony Pollard right now, I'm talking bad to a lot of people.
This is the thing. We could still have Jadon Blue, y'all. We could still draft the Phil Maffa, but we would have what possessed them to let him walk with no plan? He didn't make that much money though. He making like $8 million.
I think they still in play for a running back, and I think that it's probably Breece Hall. I think it's probably Breece.
Don't do that to me, DMV.
But see the problem with Breece Hall. Here's the problem with Breece Hall. One, the injuries. I like Breece Hall. You know what I'm saying? He's from here. He's from the crib, right? But yeah, he's from Wichita. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He played for my high school coach. But when it comes to Breece Hall, they're not going to trade for Breece Hall until we're all sitting back with the yuck face like, damn, we ain't got no running back.
Yeah, game 4.
It's going to have to get bad in order for, and I don't think that we can, this year, our schedule, we can get behind 3 to 4 games and make a late season
the hard
run.
part in the
our division is tough.
Right. And we got 2, I think people keep forgetting that. We have 2 division games out the gate back to back. And the Giants ain't going to be the cakewalk. Right.
Abdul Carter not
saying, bro. Like you can't sit back and be like, "Oh, it's week 4."
Week 5. Russell can win the games. Yeah,
they're not the same. I think we can still beat them. Make no mistake. But the days of us having any easy outs,
right, in the division gone. Right.
It's all work. Ain't no there's 2 dubs. The Giants. We gonna mess around and lose to them one time if we take them lightly.
I mean, we struggled with the Giants last year until Malik Neighbors went down with the concussion.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? We was on the ropes.
They beat us up a little bit. Michael got hurt.
And you know what they told us? Jerry has lied and said, well, that Giants team is a little bit tougher. There's a little bit. No, it was McCarthy. They all tried to make it seem like the Giants was tougher, and the Giants ain't bust a great.
Right, but they was punching us all lights out. Right,
they got a dual Carter. That's how bad they was.
And see, and here we are. We're going back to how it used to be with Romo, where you had McNabb and then you had Eli. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the division was much more intense, right? The days of we just had Dak and we just better than everybody is long gone in the division. So we're gonna have to fight. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to fight, and we can't sit back.
Now, if we can somehow get out of this hellhole, we might be a better team for it. Because our biggest problem be like, we smoked everybody by 40.
Right.
Team would be like, oh.
I got a solution for it, y'all. Y'all ready?
What is it?
Boss disagreed with me on Twitter, but I put it up right before the show. We're going to have to become the Rams, dog. I think it was the 1999 Rams? We're built a lot like them.
Hold on.
They had swagger. So what Tuck was talking about, I forget the little dance that they had when he was in the back of the end zone.
Hold on.
We're gonna have to become that, bro.
Hold on now.
You said, Yeah, it was Kurt Warner. Yeah,
No, who's a running back?
it was Marshall Falk. Yeah, I feel you
Hold
on
on, dog.
Right.
I feel you on that, but I'm saying like
Hold on,
they
man.
weren't known. They weren't known. Marshall Falk was a dual threat, so they threw the ball to him just about as much as they
I know how
ran.
nasty he was. I was like, hold on.
Oh yeah, for
We
sure.
ain't got no Marshall Falk.
What you
bro.
mean? You ain't got faith in Jadon Blue? I don't either. But I'm just saying that's our best chance. That's our best chance, bro. We gotta
Nah,
embrace
you
it.
right about the style. We gotta. I
Yeah.
get it.
DMV, it took y'all long enough to join the party, but welcome. You know what I'm saying? We got refreshments in the back.
Nah,
Bro,
man.
They had Troy Holt, they had Isaac Bruce, we got CD Lamb, and we got George Pickens.
We gonna run that
we got
pill. We gonna run the.
No, hell no.
No, we not, bro.
You know what's funny, bro? I would laugh if we did all this run game talking in first game. Dak airs that shit out for 45
No.
attempts.
If we do that,
If we win, I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I ain't gonna be mad at you, Schotty, because that's the only way you're gonna get out of Philadelphia.
But let's be serious. We have always. I'm not saying we're not gonna be a run first team. We're going to be a throw to get the lead, run to win the game type team. If we do run the ball, it's going to be a run to salt the game away. It's never going to be we led the game and built the passing game off the run. It's the reverse. But I knew that the whole time.
It's not going to be Dak was 13 for 17 for 125 yards.
No, because they're never going to run the ball 5 straight times if it works 5 straight times.
I'm looking
the
at
most
30,
we'll get is 2 runs in a row, and we throwing it again.
30 to 35 passes.
Bro, air this thing out.
I need 25 runs because there are times in the McCarthy era where Dak was in the 40s. That can't happen.
Who running? Who doing it?
Maffa. No, I'm Maffa.
Nah, bro. Air that shit out.
Follow the money. Follow the money train.
No disrespecting my dog West Coast and run that damn ball. I'm about to make air that bitch out of hats. You know what I'm saying? Air that bitch.
It might work. You might. Hey,
yeah.
That's copyrighted TM.
Yeah, yeah, bro. We about to air this thing out.
It's gonna be ATBO.
Yeah.
Yo, if you would air that bitch out and then put like ... then run that bitch in the back, in the back of that, then run that jump, it might work.
Yeah. Because you hear it, they're talking about Jadon Blue. The thing that excites them the most about Jadon Blue is that he's a great pass catcher. You know what I'm saying? Air this thing out, bro. Because also we follow the money. Follow the money. Dak one of the highest paid. CD's one of the highest paid. You just paid Jake Ferguson. You just paid Kevontae Turpin.
You're gonna pay.
You are not gonna pay these players to sit back and in the ball to Javonte Williams, who's on a 1-year deal for $5 million.
Maybe Javonte. Maybe I would hope he would run this week, but he probably won't because I think he's the definitive starter. I think I'm set on that. Maybe Javonte got a little juice, y'all, and I'm not talking about Saquon juice. I ain't crazy. I'm just talking about maybe he got a little juice to where he's serviceable. Because that's our only bet. You better pray we got some type of a running game because I don't have the faith in the young boys yet. I don't. Blue and Maffa, I want to allow. We didn't do this to Tony Pollard. Speaking of him,
right.
When he came in, we didn't say, hey, man, the whole offense is yours. We gave him a couple years. Can they get a year or two and a couple of plays here or there? I'm not depending on Maffa and Blue. Y'all see how y'all threw Joe Milton away in 20 minutes? If Jadon Blue had a fumble in the Eagles game, y'all gonna be like, well, y'all gonna throw him away.
Yeah.
So
Turpin about to be Azakim. And he returned punts too. Damn. We're a lot like that Rams team. Just don't have Marshall.
Hold on. Who's Joe Tate? What did he say? I'm gonna find with that 35,000.
Right. Bro, we got CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, y'all. This, bro, it's bang bang boogie, bro. Bomb.
Are y'all afraid? Because this is the problem, Tuck. I think people are afraid. They think Dak gonna fail them, and I need to just let them know
it's our best chance, bro. It's our best shot.
I've seen Dak carry us all the way to the playoffs. This is the problem. When a team makes us fight left-handed, I would hope that we spent the entire year having a counterpunch.
Right.
Because it's not that Dak can't get busy. I'm not afraid of letting Dak throw it. Dak will get you 4,700 yards and like 38 touchdowns. He can do that. He's fully capable. I won't even be shocked. And for the haters in there, yeah, he'll throw 10 interceptions. Okay, so you can be okay. But my point is, when we get to the playoffs, out of all these 35 backs, I need one of them to emerge to where if we look rattled, can we hand somebody the ball 4 times in a row? That's been our biggest problem. We get to the playoffs and they wouldn't even give it to Zeke.
But that's when you Breece Hall it, right? Let's say Cowboys is 4-2 or something like that, and you've seen this passing game is clicking. If we had a running back, it could really take it. That's when you can go ahead and just go get Breece Hall or make it. Make it great. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, because we experienced it, y'all. I remember when Dak came off that injury. We went to play against Tom Brady in Tampa, defending champs, and we tried to run the ball. And Villa said, "Ain't gonna be none of that." Kellen and Mike McCarthy said, "All right, Dak, have at it."
Dak used to lay a lot too that day.
But people missed that game. That was one of the many times when we had a healthy Gallup, a healthy CD, and a healthy Amari Cooper, and Dak was going bonkers out there. So if you give Dak a healthy CD, a healthy Pickens, Cavante.
Oh, you talking about the first, not the playoff. You talking about
the first one, yeah. When we lost with the stupid pass interference.
That was a good game.
Dak was on 10 going toe-to-toe with Tom Brady because he had weapons. Dak has weapons now. Load that clip, bro.
I forgot about that. No,
we'll fix the run game stuff later, dog. We'll get to that later. I'll do a film session on how the Cowboys can improve their run game.
Right before the Philly game, we're going to run
that. yeah, bro. Air that thing out, bro. You're going on the road opening night versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Bro, don't try to be cute. You're not running the ball.
And their defensive line is a strength for them. Their front seven is a strength, bro.
They really built their defense off of stopping the run.
That cornerback 2 right now, I'm be honest with y'all, because I'm that dude. I'm paying attention to their camp. I know which reporters to watch, not Brunson. I know who to watch. That cornerback 2 right now, they cycling that joint like a turnstile because they don't know who to put back there. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson's in Texas.
Right. Yeah, and they've always needed him. As a matter of fact, every time they've had him, for the most part, they've gone to the Super Bowl. He was an unsung hero for that defense. I feel a hell of a lot better going against their secondary than trying to run the ball against that Eagles.
Right, bro.
That's what I said. Y'all put Billy Dean on Pickens
down, bro. Like their front seven is their strength. You're not
running at Jalen Carter.
I feel that way about the Giants too. Air it out against the Giants.
Right. So if Schotty goes to Philly and he beats the Philadelphia Eagles running the ball, I'm gonna build a damn statue myself because I'm like, bro, you really that dude,
I'll
bro.
Build it myself.
Yeah, I'll build it myself because you are really him when it comes to that run game, bro. You're not doing that. Like you're not. Like they really built this. Who did the Eagles build this defensive front to stop?
Everybody.
San Francisco, dog.
I was going to say everybody because if you stop San Francisco, you stop everybody.
But and you know what? The two teams that run the rock well is San Fran and the Rams. Because what's it called? He runs off. McVay runs off scheme. Well, San Francisco do too, but they got Christian McCaffrey. But you're right. They built it to stop them running games.
Right.
And it worked.
Yeah. That's what they built. That's why they went and got Jordan Davis and like they built it for that. Right. So yeah, dog.
You got Mozzie.
Anyways,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, all right, now.
All right, man. Hey. A little comic relief.
Yeah, hey, salute to Mozzie, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we got going on, bro. But right now,
don't block us, Mozzie. Don't block us, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But right now, dog, if I'll tell you right now, Cowboys Nation, if you come in around CFO Sports and you want that week 1, how do we beat Philly? And you trying to run the ball, you probably don't want to click on my videos because I ain't saying nothing about. I'm tossing to run it 10 times, 12 maybe, bro. I'm trying to win that game.
And Schotty wanted to flex on Jesse Holley about we led the league in rushing twice. Blah, blah, blah. In 2020, when you was having your philosophical differences, they was like, let Russ cook.
Right. Yeah.
So
and that was prime Russ. And who did Russ lose to? If you go back and watch the game when we beat Seattle, right? They took the ball out of Russ's hands. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? Thank God they did because Russ was that game.
That was a game that Dak actually played decently, but Zeke
and Dak flipped in the end zone. I was at that game.
That
Him
was
and
the
Zeke.
last playoff game we had where somebody hit 100 yards rushing. That was the last one, 2018.
We missed that window, dog.
We ain't had a 100-yard rusher in a playoff game since Zeke in 2018.
Damn, really? I guess
That's what 7 years. That's why they better fix
even the losses we had.
Brees Hall. Where you hear that at, DMV?
Hey, huh? You said what?
Where you hear that at? Who you was talking to? How you know about this Brees Hall? What's going on?
Oh, I ain't know nothing. I mean,
I don't know.
Just what was happening over the course of whatever, bro. Brees Hall been talked about since the draft.
DMV be knowing
And
stuff, y'all. Don't let him
also keep in mind too. I read something that I think it was Tuck. Was you who posted it? Where they got our boy out there, Braylon Allen, and somebody else that's doing well.
Allen looked like a train.
Yeah, they had Braylon Allen. They also got Isaiah Davis.
Yeah, so
that's why
that book was full.
He humble too. This is why I think Jerry would like Brees Hall. He came out the other day. It's like, I don't deserve to get paid. I know Jerry was like,
oh yeah, see, I got him.
I'm not saying that Brees Hall is Marshall's fault. Not saying that at all. I don't think Brees Hall is great, but I think he has some of the qualities in which we need to make that work.
You have to be aware of him now.
Yeah.
What? Because Brees ain't never had Tuck. Y'all just said it. Brees ain't never had an aerial attack like that.
Oh, and the one thing I do know, if you give him a crease, bro is out. He out.
Maybe Twitter's speaking to me. Hold on. Let's I guess Schotty answer this question, right? I guess salute to Jesse Holly and DLS for
asking the real
questions that the world doesn't know. Let me see what he says to this one. Okay, we're gonna watch this live as a family.
Yeah, I got mad I threw a bomb. How do you not say, forget it, F it? Let me throw the Dak. Let me throw the Dak to CD, Dak to George Pickens. It's easy as a play call not to fall in love. You see Pickens catching the ball off the top of people's head. CD is still unguardable. I got Kevontae Turpin right here. How do you say, I want to wing it with these guys?
Well, I do. I just don't in the preseason.
Yep, he just said it. It's too late. Nah. Shoot him again.
There we go, Schotty. There we go, Schotty.
I do. I can't wait. That doesn't mean we're not going to be physical.
Rewind it, Tuck. Hold on.
Hold on, Schotty. Air that bitch out, Schotty. I need ski mask in my chat, bro.
Hey, Schotty. Hey, Schotty McGavin.
I just Schotty with a visor on.
Hold on.
George Pickens. It's easy as a play call not to fall in love. You see Pickens catching the ball off the top of people's head. CD is still unguardable. I got Kevontae Turpin right here. How do you say, I want to wing it with these guys?
Well, I do. I just don't in the preseason.
I like Schotty more.
I can't wait.
Kept it real.
That doesn't mean we're not going to be physical.
He told the truth.
I do. I get excited. I lay in bed at night and I'm like, whoa, we got some dudes out there. Right. Those guys know how to ball, and so
you're right,
it's one of the things where you're like, okay, and it does happen, man. It happened in scrimmage.
Y'all right, DMV.
I did in the game that night. It's like, don't do this. And you got those two voices talking, and it's like, do it. And I did. And then Joe missed it. I was like, come on, Joe. So
y'all right. I do. I can see. He said it.
Now I'm back.
Back. I wanted to fight it. I was fighting a good fight. But if he come out and say it, what I'm gonna say?
Yeah, bro. It's too hard, bro. It's too hard to pass up on, bro. It's too hard. There we go, Schotty. Go out there and win that shit versus Philly, bro. Don't try to prove that you can run the ball better than Mike McCarthy. We'll get to that week 3.
Bro, if I see somebody lining up cover zero, if I see somebody lining up cover zero with George Pickens,
I'm airing it out.
I keep telling Philly, I dare y'all to put Billie Jean on George Pickens. Go ahead and do it.
Bro, y'all see my Madden clips. Y'all see my Madden record. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I see bad coverage, it's good night. You know what I'm saying? It's good night. So
that's a nugget that everybody's skipping.
Yeah, it just popped up randomly on my timeline. I said, hold on.
What was it? What did it say in the description?
What did it say? Here,
Schotty just admitted I'm about to let that thing loose.
He said, "Oh yeah, I want to." Man,
it's some random person. So I don't think we need to worry about Schotty trying to establish a run. Yeah, I'm gonna retweet
Nah, I
this.
think never mind.
We'll run it just enough. We'll run just enough.
This only got.
That's why they didn't get it
9,000
back.
views.
That's why they didn't get it
9,000
back.
views.
This was the plan the whole time. That's why they didn't get one.
Gasoline on this. Hold on, let me pour some
Schotty
gasoline
got a
on this
plan.
Cowboys Nation.
Damn.
Yeah,
You got a
bomb
plan.
squad. I need Skywalker's bomb squad.
Shout out to my
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bomb squad.
You need, hey, look, I need everybody's joint. Mafa. Mafa. Yo, we gotta get dropped, y'all. All three of us need our own drop so we can drop.
Yeah, bro. Boss, we airing that thing out.
We airing it out, boss.
We airing that thing out.
Boss ain't trying to hear that shit.
Hey,
greatest
we ain't got a
show
choice,
on earth.
bro. We ain't got a choice.
Damn.
I know Boss and Lou say winter's coming. We'll deal with that shit in winter. But in September,
nah, Schotty said July is here, big dog.
It's summertime. We pulling and cooling, man.
Damn.
We on Team 40 Burgers. We are back. You know what I'm saying? Teams can't run against us because they down by 30.
I want to be excited, but I'm a little, he said it. He like Jay said the quiet part out loud. I do.
Yeah.
I do want to air it out.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it'd be great if we can run the football to play action and make those reads a lot easier to air it out.
If I'm a linebacker, I'm not biting on no play action from Javonte Williams, bro.
If at least he ain't live.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you wholeheartedly. That's why we ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's why we ain't gonna do
You
it.
have to earn a team's respect with running the ball, y'all. They not biting on nothing.
Right. Facts.
Hey, we need to get our dance together, bro. I don't know what we doing. I don't know what they doing in the end zone. I don't know what they doing. Hey, they gonna do Cotton Eye Joe in the end zone.
Damn, yo. Seriously, though?
There y'all have it, Cowboys Nation. Now y'all can't be mad at Tuck. Tuck wants to throw the ball, and we don't have no left tackles. I'm worried about what Schotty's saying. Don't worry. Don't even matter what Tuck says. Listen to what your coach is saying.
I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret.
Up at night thinking about it.
All that passing we want to do, y'all better get on y'all knees tonight, no homo, and pray that Nathan Thomas can hold up. Because that's what we got. Nathan Thomas. So y'all better pray. If we throwing, that's the linchpin of this whole situation.
Hey, he's got to hold up long enough for that back shoulder. That's
right.
it.
That's all you gotta do. Just give me
back
3
shoulder
seconds,
is a run play.
Just give me 3
Either
seconds.
that or Jake Ferguson. Hey, and the running backs, y'all better pass pro.
It's a little chippy.
That's it. Who the best pass pro running back? It's probably Javonte Williams.
Probably. Then
it's
probably
starting
Miles.
to go together.
Yeah.
He the best pass pro running back. Damn.
Man.
I believed in a run, man. I'm mad at that clip.
Bro, as soon as they passed on all them running backs in the draft, I said, oh, they ain't serious about the running back. So, hey, air it out, dog. Air it out, bro. Air it out. I ain't listening to no goofy, right? Get real, Jay. I am getting real. You can run the ball if you want to, Sports Citizen, and get punched on by Phil if you want to. I'm not trying to lose on Phil.
I want to run the ball, but if the coach, he just said it.
Try. That sounds cute and cuddly right now. It sound running the ball sounded cute out there in Oxnard. It's about to get real, like
Boss still in here. Boss still in here.
Yeah, that sounds cute.
Boss, it's now.
Hey, look,
go ahead. My last ditch effort. They gonna have to show me. They're gonna have to. So for me to believe the running ball, now I am now to the. You gonna have to show me.
Philly gonna drop 7. They are. It's all right.
That's all good. They suck back there. I'm cool.
Pick that zone.
CJ Gardner-Johnson ain't back there no more. I'm good. I'm Gucci. He done won a couple games against us. Just off of interceptions, bro.
That's Fangio's. He let it drop 7. That's his thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So he was dropping 7 regardless. Fangio let it
drop 7 because the 4 is good as hell.
Yeah.
I mean,
we went against it all last year, so it'll be all right.
The 4 was good as hell. I'm not just giving Jalix Hunt. He not. You gonna have to chill. I ain't giving him just.
Ball says they got top corners, right, and a safety from Texas. They got Mukpa, but Yeah, they better.
You got Pickens and CD.
Kaylee Ringo is food. Collard greens.
No, they got Jacorian. That means Jacorian's. I mean, he's an upgrade. But even with that, if you're gonna try to beat them opening night, bro,
better mouse in the house. You better find a way to isolate that one bad corner over and over again. Y'all better get the scheming. Use motion to isolate that man. Get them other corners on the same side of the field. Trayshawn Holden, Mingo, who gonna be the you up?
Mm-hmm.
One of y'all up.
You know, Jalen Tolbert typically shows up versus Philly too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I will say something, but people.
I'm a little mad at Tuck. Don't do that.
I mean, Jalen Tolbert used to run the ball with against Philadelphia, who they kind of feared a little bit, which is Zeke. Whenever Zeke used to have some big games.
Zeke lover.
Yep, Zeke lover.
I love Zeke. Here you go.
Yeah, bang. We throw grenades. Hey, I don't need no sound effect. That's all I need. Yeah, man.
I don't know what it's called, but that's it.
Y'all want to see some of this, bro. This is what we taking to Philly. Now y'all getting hype, Cowboy.
I want to be out there like this.
You gonna turn the link into Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying?
Right there. You see that? You said still frame?
And we gonna lose. We gonna lose 52 to 48. You know,
Chuck, you see that still frame? Fine.
Yeah.
Right there. What's that? Gang symbols? Fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a flag. It's a whole ass flag. Yeah, this is two flags. It's all right. It don't matter if it's a flag because Brandon Aubrey can kick. He can get the extra point.
Yeah,
you know
and Brandon Aubrey better get busy because
Brandon Aubrey, he good.
It's all right. Dad gonna pay the fine.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's why I made a video the other day. I said, yo, let's not forget we got George Pickens. Like, it's a lot of corny stuff going on.
We got George Pickens in CeeDee Lamb, dog.
It's different now. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
CeeDee Lamb on single coverage is gonna happen this year.
I'm leaving this on loop.
Yeah, I need that.
This is the plan. Schotty got a plan. This is the plan.
Yeah, I need that.
Hold on.
You know who don't like this plan?
There's
a lot of people that hate Dak Prescott. That's who hate this plan.
I don't want Dak going 45 times, but it's the best chance that we got because we can get it back.
George Pickens prop bet for longest receptions over 21.5 yards, bro.
Can I do
cash that for his longest reception props?
30 to 35.
I'll take 30 to 35. That's cool. I don't think
we're gonna average 40. Like, I think that's extreme. But 30,
right. We'll get to around 30. It's around 30.
That makes sense to me.
30. Bro, this is gonna be crazy.
If y'all, I don't care if we do got Breece Hall. Dak Prescott is never throwing the ball 17 times a game.
Right.
He's better than that.
He's gonna average 25 to 30.
Yeah, my sweet spot is about 27. About 27 to 30.
He ain't averaging that. Because we ain't got a defense that can stop nobody, y'all. We're going to put up.
We're gonna be on offense a lot. That's kind of where I'm at. And it'll get up to 40 real quick.
But you got to think the strategy makes sense. Like, these is real bars. They're stressing turnovers to get the ball to the offense. All this stuff is making sense. They know we're gonna have trouble stopping the run a little bit. They're trying to steal possessions.
Right.
Like let's talk football strategy.
You're right. Right.
Oh yeah, Jay Toya. But boss, see, boss, my dog. I'm not mad at Jay Toya, bro. He didn't ask for this.
Right. We put him in an unfair situation.
It's their fault putting that on that Jay Toya, Jadon Blue, Phil Maffa do not deserve the whole season to be on their back. The only rookie that should have the high expectations got drafted in the first round.
Right.
Tyler Booker, you up for real. Everybody else, and you know what? In the second round pick. As a Rocco, you are up. After that, I'm not putting the season on the back of a fourth rounder or a fifth rounder. Shame on the Cowboys.
Right.
Go get somebody.
Yeah, they always with the whole hopefully somebody can step up. Like, you can't have like 4 or 5 hopefully
the 6th-round guy coming out of nowhere, right? That's why, like I was saying, like my guy Zion Childress, like, bro, like he's in a bad situation, but they love this story that
I like Childress
to be an undrafted free agent and possible starter. I'm like, I mean, I get it, but it's like, damn, bro, that's a lot.
Bro, we always got a whole bunch of, like, and no disrespect to bro, because I said it last night. I said it with Lou. We always trying to have this. We always trying to replay the Jesse Holly story. We always trying to replay it, and it sells, and we love it. And we love it. You know what I'm saying? The fans love it. We got an undrafted guy. He worked real hard, blue collar, you know. But at the end of the day, when you got a bunch of that, like that just means like
It's
we're not really too much. Yeah,
anything is
you can have one, you can't have multiple.
Right.
All right, well, not too much of everything, but most of the time, too much of anything is nasty. Because I take some more money. But my point is, too much of certain stuff just don't make sense. And trying to live in this whole realm where we always hit on UFL players, we always hit on undrafted free agents. How about we always hit on high price free agents? I would let her have that conversation one day.
Yeah,
right.
And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, there wasn't a diss to Jesse, but that's just what we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's been multiple positions, like you said, UFL, undrafted guys, like bro, all these underdogs. Like,
you know what's truly frustrating, y'all? This the truly frustrating thing. Jerry Jones, you can find the clips. I know you've been off the grid, like I don't care about these dudes, but you can find the clips. Jerry, about a day or two ago, came out and said they asked him directly about adding corner.
Right.
And he was coy. Well, you know, it's kind of late in the offseason, but you know, you never know. Meaning, I know we need a corner. And when they asked Steven the other week, he kept it a little too funky. He was like, yeah, man, we need D tackles and corner. Like, so they know the deal, but what they're doing is just, I think what they're doing is this, DMV and Tuck. I think they're waiting for that mass cut. Trying to hope they can get somebody.
Hey, I seen them trot out Dennis Houston in week 1, dog. I don't put nothing past.
Right, I don't trust him.
I'm still sick about that.
They trotted Dennis Houston ass out there and told you he was better than everybody.
Hey, look, I got content that y'all know when that happened. He is I was never on the Dennis Houston train. Never.
Man, oh man. Well, yo, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Rocking with us, Cover 3 style. You know, turn on that notification bell on all the channels. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe, because we're gonna be going throughout the course of the season, keeping y'all informed, have some special guests. So almost had a special pop in, but he couldn't jump in. But he said probably next week he'll pop in, man. So I know, yeah, we almost had it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's let it build up. We'll talk
we gonna get him back in. So go ahead, subscribe to all the channels, comment, like, subscribe, and yeah, we're gonna continue pumping out content. Like I said, Cowboys Nation, there's a lot of negative going on, but
not tonight was a good balance.
There's still a lot of things to be excited about, right? You got it right. You got Brian Schottenheimer's new magical playbook that's never been seen before. And, you know what I'm saying? Like he got the secret. You know what I'm saying? He got, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, bro, I want to see it.
I'm Team Schotty. I'm gonna stand on it, and then if I fail, I'm gonna go down with what Steve Harvey said.
I like down with the ship.
It was
black man, you know, going down with the ship.
Super chats. But yeah, you know, I rock with Schotty. Schotty's from here. You know what I'm saying? He's a Kansas Jayhawk. You know what I'm saying? Like
he just kept it real. He said, "Look, marrying that bitch out."
Yeah.
He kept it real.
About damn time. You know what I'm saying? About that time. Yeah, Schotty's from the cribs. I'm gonna support Schotty. How many winning teams has he beat just passing? A lot. I think he's talking about Dak.
Oh, you one of those. I know who you is.
Barbecue chicken alert week 1. We good, fellas. Salute to y'all. Yeah. We gonna air it out. Bombs over Baghdad. He doesn't have a plan.
Cornerback 2 together, because I see what's going on at y'all training camp.
He's a beta. Do anything that Jones say. Did y'all hear what Brady said? The coach, we're going to do this and that to win. Appreciate it. And then they did not create controversy with Dak. Say the truth out loud. Stop protecting BS by this franchise.
They talking about Milton, bringing in Milton and letting them throw the ball around.
Oh, look, man, I wanted. Look, again,
I still think he's gonna be fine.
I wanted Milton to look
be
great.
Fine.
I would have. Jerry's plan was for Milton to look great, and us to spend a week talking about, well, maybe he should play over Dak. I was okay with that. It just didn't happen. I don't dislike that. Y'all know I love Dak. I wanted Milton to get
there
business.
Was parts of that game he looked good. Here's
the problem with Joe Milton. It's the same thing that happened last year. You're trying to put the quarterback on display versus just calling a regular ass game.
Trying to make fetch happen.
And that's why Trey Lance is looking so different in LA right now because Harbaugh's not trying to put him on display and have him throw 50 times or 60 times. Like, bro, like anyone's going to look, I mean, majority of people are going to look bad, bro. Like, just call a regular ass game. Let Joe Milton throw about 20, 22 times, call some play actions, roll some boots, some RPOs, and do like you were doing a real game. But you say, you know what? Let's go out there, kid, with a bunch of randoms you ain't never played with before and throw it 30 times and have at it. Well, of course he's going to struggle.
Probably got a call for Jerry before the game. You the future. Oh, I'm about to go light this.
Joe Milton was running out the tunnel as the Dallas Cowboys quarterback in front of all the lights, everyone watching, and he wanted to show his arm. He just wanted to show it off. It's like a kid on, hey, I got something, Dad. He just wanted to show it, bro. Okay. We understand. Oh, yeah, I'm like, I gotta find it.
Why you
like,
so hard?
Yeah, just relax a little bit. Like, just relax, bro. I think he's going to relax. But yeah, when Trey Lance goes out there now, bro, here's the run game. Here's a little play action. Not available. Hey. Use your feet. You know, it's nothing too crazy. So I get it, but I agree with DMV. We have other things to evaluate versus Joe Milton right now. He's the last of my priorities. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, running back is
Joe Milton, like Wild Thing from Major League.
Right.
Crank it, Jerry.
Yeah, right.
So, man. And the crazy thing is, look, soon as Greer came in, they went right back to a game plan. It was like, hold on, why it look balanced?
Right. Like, it's the same things that happened with Cooper Rush. Like, bro, it's a completely different offense. You know what I'm saying?
The second quarter looked better with Milton because they were running the ball and had a balanced attack.
Right.
Then they blame it on Dak. Why we can't do that with Dak?
Why can't we?
Right. Well, that's
his first name is Jerry. Last name is Jones.
Where's the post?
If I pay you $60 million, you're gonna throw that thing.
Right. Period. Air it out.
So now you on the greatest show on turf now. You on that?
No. I still want them to run the ball. They just not gonna listen, apparently.
Facts. Why fight it? Don't fight it,
bro. That's where I'm at, yo. I'm trying to fight it. I'm losing the battle.
Hey, the mind flayer, bro.
One day at a time, I'm losing the battle.
I was vibing with y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? If I jump off here real quick, you know what I'm saying? Show my post, man. You know what I'm saying? It's how I run my offense, Schotty. So if you need help from Jay Tuck, you see what I'm doing? I got 5 wads. I ain't got no protection, and I'm gonna hit you over the top. That's all you gotta do.
Hey, Cotton Eye Joe.
That's all you gotta do, Cotton Eye Joe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you played me on that. Oh, did I went for it again? You know what I'm saying? I went for it again. They get let CD get on it, bro.
Why you ain't doing no Jadon?
I'm cool. I'm all right. I'm cool. Appreciate it though. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, here we go. Yeah, appreciate it. All right, we gotta get up out of here. Go ahead, gotta get some food to eat, man, and finish Stranger Things. I'm almost done with season 4. But we appreciate y'all, man. Tune in, turn that notification bell. You never know when we might go live. Sometimes it might be Wednesday, sometimes it might be Thursday, and you never know what special guests we might have on. So we appreciate you all.
Yes,
sir. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged. From J Tuck to DMV to CFT, we are Cover 3, and we out. Peace.
Air that joint out.
Air it out. Bombs over. Bombs away. Bombs away. Give me some bombs. I'm dropping bombs, Schotty. Peace.